Hello, and welcome to part 9 of the video series Cisco UCCE 12.X Build Your Own Lab. In this video I'm going to be installing the UCCE software. I'm going to start with the administration PC, and I'm going to log in to VMware. HTTPS 10.100.0.4. I'm going to log in as root with the password. We're going to open up Navigator and click on Virtual Machines. And we are going to create and register a VM. We're going to deploy from OVA template. Next, this one is going to be lab AW HDS01. Click here, go to the downloads directory and open up this OVA template. Click next. We're going to store on data store 1, so we'll click next. The primary network adapter is going to be VLAN 10. The secondary interface is going to be VLAN 20. We're going to go in here to deployment type, and we are going to select AW HDS DDS. We're going to do thin provisioning and click next. And we're going to click finish. Now we're going to select that, and we're going to go into edit, and oh, I believe it's starting. So what we want to do is power it off just now. Go into edit, CPU. We're going to change this reservation to 0. We're going to go down to memory, and we're going to change that reservation to 0. Okay. We're now going to go down to CD DVD, data store ISO. Select ISOs, Windows, and it's going to be Windows Server 2019. Select and click connect, click save. Now the next thing that needs to happen is you need to power on the VM and install Windows Server 2019. I've already gone through the installation of the server and all the OS updates in a previous video, so if you want to go back to that previous video and follow it, otherwise you can install it yourself. Once the installation and updates are complete, I'll then come back to continue the configuration and installation of the software. Okay, so the operating system has completed installation, and also all the updates are completed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open back up VMware. I'm going to click on the server, and I'm going to shut it down for now. And we'll wait for that to power off. Okay. I'm going to right click on it, go to snapshots, take snapshot, snapshot before UCCE, take snapshot. Okay, that's completed, so I'm going to power it back on. Next we need to upload a couple of images to the data store. So I'm going to click on storage, data store 1, data store browser, ISOs. I'm now going to create directory, and I'm going to create a directory called SQL. I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to upload from downloads SQL Server 2019. And I'll pause until that upload is complete. Okay, that ISO is now completely uploaded, so I'm going to click on ISOs, and I'm going to create another directory. We'll call that UCCE. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to now upload another file. I'm going to upload this one. CCE inst 12.X. And again, I'll pause until it's complete. Okay, that's finished uploading now, so I'm going to click close. And I'm going to go back to the lab AW HDSO1 and do console, remote launch console. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send Control-Alt-Delete. And log in. And click on local server. As you see, we'll set the computer name. What I need to do now is verify that the DNS settings are correct. So go to change adapter options. Click on network adapter. Click properties. IPv4 properties. The IP address has been set, 10.100.10.31, gateway 10.100.10.1, and the two DNS servers, which are 10.100.10.11 and 10.100.10.12. Those are correct. So I'll close those windows, and we need to add the machine to the domain. So I'm going to click on computer name, going to click change, domain, myhomelabs.us, click OK. I'm going to use administrator and the password. Welcome to the domain. OK, close, restart now. Okay, that's back up. I'm going to go and send Control-Alt-Delete. I'm going to go other user, put administrator, my lab pass. Now if you notice I need to tell it to do my home labs / that's so that it actually logs into the domain. What we're going to be doing next is installing SQL Server 2019. Okay. Local server. Now you can see it's showing domain myhomelabs.us. So I need to jump back over to VMware. Make sure we're in lab AWHDSL1. I'm going to click edit. We're going to scroll down to here. I'm going to click host device save. Then we're going to click edit again and change that to data store ISO. We'll click ISOs, SQL Server, select. Then we'll click connect, save. Then we can go back to the server. And we'll click on this. Run setup. Then we're going to click on installation. New SQL Server. Click next. I accept license terms. Click next. click Use Microsoft Update to check for updates. Click Next. Windows Firewalls warning, that's okay. Click Next. So we want Database Engine. And scroll down. Client Tools Connectivity. And click Next. We need to make sure that default instance is checked, so we'll click Next. We need to go in here to Collation, Customize, click the top option, then we need to scroll down to Latin 1 General and click Binary. Click back to Service Accounts. Change that to automatic, and we can change that to automatic. Click Next. We want mixed mode authentication, so we'll enter password and again. We'll add current user, then we'll also click Add, locations, the local machine name, search for administrators, and we'll also do entire directory. Hit domain and add domain admins. Okay, and then we'll click Next. And now click Install. Now this will take a little bit. I'll go ahead and pause again. Okay, the installation of SQL Server is now complete. And it's all succeeded. So we'll click Close. And we will click Close. Now that SQL Server is installed and the patches are installed, we need to do a couple more things. So here on the server, I'm going to click on Search and search for SQL. And we want the configuration manager, so we'll click on that. Need to open up SQL Native Client 11, Client Protocols, Properties, click on Named Pipes and click Up. We want it before TCP/IP. Click OK. We will then go to the same down here. Client protocols, properties, names pipes, move it up. We'll then click on network configuration, protocols. We want to enable named pipes, so we'll right click on that, click enable, and that's letting us know that the changes won't take effect until we restart the services. So we're going to click OK. We're going to go up here to services. We're going to right click on the top and restart. We're going to go to the browser, restart that one, and we'll go down to the third one and restart. Okay, I'm going to close that. We now need to install a set of drivers, so we'll open up browser, click OK, and what we'll do is we'll install Microsoft Edge because IE isn't supported anymore. Accept and download. Run. Going to click on start without data, scroll down, continue without data, confirm and start browsing. Up here I'm going to put ODBC 13 driver for SQL Server. Going to click on that. Scroll down here, English, download, and I'm going to select this top one, 64-bit, click next. Now it's downloaded, I'll click on it. Next. I accept. Click next. And click next. Click install. Finish. Now we can close the browser. Close that one. Now I'm going to minimize this console, and I'm going to go ahead and click on the VM. I'm going to edit, data store, change that to host device, and go back into edit, change that to data store, click on ISOs, UCCE, then the CCE inst 12.51. Select, and then connect, and save. Now I'm going to open the console back up. I'm going to click on that, click on open folder to view files. I'm now going to click on ICM CCE installer, then scroll down here and double click on setup. Okay, I'm going to click on next, and this is going to be a fresh install. Click next. There's not going to be any maintenance releases that we're installing at the moment, so click next. The software is going to be installed on drive C, so click next and click install. This installation process is going to take a little bit of time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and then unpause it when the installation is complete. Okay, installation is now complete, and click finish. The server will now reboot. Okay, the server has now rebooted. So I'm going to go up here, send Ctrl-Alt-Delete. And log in. after a reboot, this page pops up. It's the instructions for the order to do things in. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take a couple of screenshots. So I'm going to go down here, type snip or snipping tool. I'm going to scroll down. Save in desktop, capture one. Continue. Can't capture two. Close that one out, because I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the UCCE to the next patch level. I'm going to go into downloads. So I'm going to go to downloads and double click ICM 12.52. Click next, click accept, next, install. Again, this is going to take a few minutes to install, so I'm going to go ahead and pause and then come back when it's done. Okay, the UCCE install has come up with this page, which is just a notification. So I'm going to go ahead and click next, and now it's finished. Do I want to restart? Finish. So the server is now going to reboot, and that's it for the installation of UCCE. We'll come back at a later point and actually start the configuration of it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and like the video, and see you next time.